of Vampyr. Today we are working on chapters 2 and 3, hopefully. We are on our hostile playthrough. We've already started gathering collectibles. I haven't really missed anything yet. We are about to do the morgue part, since there was that underset I hadn't done. I did do some research, and apparently there are a lot of collectibles that you can't get without killing people. So, it's a good thing we waited to do collectibles till this playthrough. It should be a fun time. Let's go ahead and get started. I am still going to let certain people live, like Dr. Crane, since we need the, or not doctor. I keep calling her a doctor. I know she's a nurse. Speak of the devil. Because she does have the one item that we need that is...
Come on, I don't have all night.
For healing people. Yes, she has the recipes
I'm so
for
sorry. I know Dr.
headaches.
Humphrey wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Which I can't get till chapter 3 with her.
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead.
And some
Now,
codeine.
where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Alright, so she gave me that key the last time, but apparently there's a key inside the morgue we need to get for collectibles later. So, let's go beeline straight to the morgue. I know I have investigations I need to do, but I'm going to do this first, because I don't want to screw this up again. So, I think that's the front entrance.
It's locked.
And we need the back entrance. Hey, get rid of the bowler. I'll go back to his room eventually. I just don't like the hat. I feel like that would be more fitting for, like, playing a Godfather game. Alright. Sorry, fixing things real quick. Alright, I think we're good now. Alright, where is this key to go to the bottom? If I recall, the reason this is locked up is we do have some scowls in here.
It's locked, all right.
Find a key for the morgue basement. Perfect. Now I feel fine with gathering everything around. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to pull up the collectibles guide for one Vampyr. 1 second. Alright, chapter 2. I love how this guy says you'll be forced to go to the basement in chapter 2 of the story. And I'm like, I don't think I ever got forced down there, technically. I was too efficient with my looting.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Oh, ferrous fur trade. Ferrous, iron. That makes a lot of sense.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Really? That's where the key was this whole time? Really? That doesn't sound good.
It's locked.
Locked? Was that locked the last time? Oh, geez. I'm getting trolled. What they don't know is I got a 500 extra XP from eating clay the last time.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals.
Where'd your friend go? Ah, there's your friend. Want to try so badly to take on me? I don't think so. As he kills me because I push X instead of square. Get off me! Yeah, don't like that move. Okay, I didn't like that move either. Little pick-me-up ought to help. Alright, so there's supposed to be a pistol down here I missed the last time. Because I didn't ever come down here. Death report. New local investigation? What? Oh my gosh, there's an investigation with those two. I never had that the last time because I never came down here. Samuel Connor died. Fisherman. Fast-growing pneumonia. Tippett and Brannigan.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the...
Used listed knife with blood absorb.
I'd better look into this.
Wait, they lied about a report? Why would they lie about the report? Alright, is this better? 5 blood absorb... Oh, so it's blood absorption but no stamina, so I either have to choose between stamina... Or or stunning them or getting blood, and I'd rather have stun, because then I can just drain them myself. Wow, so we have a new investigation I didn't do the last time. That explains why they were missing a hint from me, because I never had the hint from doing this quest. Thanks for the quick bite to eat, and you can die. Alright, Mr. Flash, where are you? A boss, too? Wow, I missed a boss doing that, too. Not that good of a boss, but I missed it.
These scars can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
And now we can build the treatment for fatigue. And now we can rummage every room of the hospital to get items for medical supplies. Okay, what was up here? Oh, it's just a workbench. So they need me to treat fatigue for the time being. And let's go ahead and break these up, so we know we're going to need the supplies eventually. Alright, let's leave the morgue. And we got a new investigation already. I'm very excited. I do like the world they built here, don't get me wrong, the ending got weird. Like Assassin's Creed 1. The ending just gets weird. Oh gosh, why are they still floating around now? You know, that's not a bad idea. If I need blood, I can have the blood item equipped, now that I think about it. Oh, I probably gotta de-equip this weapon. Alright, so let's make the other one for now. The axe. And then put that on. Because I need blood. Oh, I don't know if that actually damages. I think it just takes blood. That's not that good. That's what I get for testing out the new ability. And give me your life. Why, thank you, sir. How nice of you. Fresh blood. Always appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna pause real quick. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, 1 second. It looks like my controller charger's not working. 1 second. Tell you what, Friday it was issues with the internet. Now today I'm having issues with the controllers. It's like somebody doesn't want me to become a pure-blood vampire. I think we're good now, though. I apologize. Now let's see if I can take off that stupid hat. Yeah, I figured she was down there. I'm gonna try and take off the hat real quick. Seeing of harsh mistresses? Load time. Alright. Hat is off. We're ready to face the day. And drain the life out of London. Oh, that's the last secret I needed for for Mr. Elwood. Now we're good. Found it weird I couldn't get all his secrets right away. I think that does enough to push him over. Elwood is somewhere down... Nope, that's Crazy Lady. There he is. Getting there. Pardon me. They really want me to find the nurse. Why, Pippa, what wonderful blood you have.
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly
Finally,
apologize
you've
when
returned, Doctor.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
And now we know how to handle diseases.
Good evening.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may.
You are not a burden, sir.
And you have my...
I have to go.
Alright.
Don't waste your time with me.
Now his blood is all better. We do have a mission for him that we have to do eventually. But at least he's feeling better.
you always knew the woods.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Is there anything...
I'm all right.
Goodbye for...
Oh, right, it was Mr. Elwood. Talking to the wrong person. Blood temptation. Remember, citizens are your means of experience. Do not hesitate to eat them, but be aware that there will be consequences. Consequences. Dr. Swansea, what do you have for me, sir?
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
I'm just using you for your blood,
I
buddy.
have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship...
Accepted.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was a cutscene. That's the only reason I was letting him talk. I think that's the warning about the Indian doctor. I know, this is about Mr. Vidic. Where is the collectible I've already picked up here? There's the one about him. About him not being a real doctor. There was a collectible in this room, if I recall. Yeah, there is one. There it is. This is the one about all the different icons. I think that... Wait, did that just have a marking on it? I don't think that one had a marking the last time. Did the markings change per playthrough? They must. Oh, jeez. That side quest is going to be a real peach. We'll talk with the bloodsucker in a moment. We need to talk to you first.
Good evening. Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened
Why lie about it?
Come on.
You know you can't hide forever. One day
That's
you'll
right.
have to face
Be
your luck.
harsh.
Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches. It's shameful enough to be alive for these stupid scars.
Hey! That worked. Come with me, Mr. Elwood. Not right now. It'd be way too early to start draining life here.
Did you stop?
No.
Oh, that's right. He was sleeping with a whore, and she lit the room on fire.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Goodbye for now.
Have yours. Missing the two guys by the sewers. Oh yeah, right. I should probably talk to him about that new quest I picked up. Wonder what that one is. Why don't I have it yet? I gotta do Mortimer's side quests still. Mr. Vidic, I have no idea. Ooh. Drugs. Strickland.
Good evening, Mr. Have you heard of it?
I have no time.
I'll leave.
Wait. I just realized, what level am I?
Good evening.
Okay, I'm still only
I'll
level
leave you,
1.
Mr.
We'll get there. Wonder if her thoughts are going to be like, but I'm a vampire. No.
Good evening.
And good evening.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real?
He refuses to admit that your blood
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that
It's a false conceit. Doctor...
That's all? Just him being upset?
Have you heard any talk?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question.
Goodbye.
I didn't talk to the patients about the blackmailing the last time.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Have you heard?
No?
Goodbye.
At least he's straight and to the point. Where is Dr. Ackroyd?
In circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. Good evening.
Have you heard rumors of blackmail?
Dr. Reed, are you trying to take advantage of me?
Of course not, Mrs. Goswick. I'm just curious.
Well, go be curious somewhere else, please.
Wow. Some help you are. But you have such sweet, sweet blood.
Goodbye, Miss. Good evening.
I'm okay.
I don't think he's going to talk to me until I deal with his suicide. Alright, where's Dr. Aykroyd? There you are.
I'm quite...
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure. But my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Why do you?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
Wow.
And are you...
Rivalry?
I couldn't get this guy to level up. Wait. I didn't get this guy to level up that well the last time either.
Have you heard about...
Blackmail?
Thank you.
Alright, where's the morgue? You know, I just accused him of grave robbing, and now I took 5 shillings off of the morgue, or off of the body there.
Good evening. Tell me the truth about the regiment administration. You can't You're absolutely... Do you believe my rating?
This was about his time as a field surgeon, but we got his experience up, which was the important part.
Please show me. Of course.
5,000 XP, baby. Look at that, 5,000 XP. Just waiting to be drunk. Why can I not level him up this time?
But in circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit.
So weird. Alright, let's go talk to Dr. Strickland. Or not Strickland, Dr. Tippett. Or Ms. Nurse Brannigan. Let's talk to Tippett.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Really?
Goodbye. Good evening.
Good evening.
Really? Wait. What? Oh, don't tell me I was supposed to actually look at the body while in there. Oh. Alright. Back in we go. My bad. I didn't realize I had to actually look at the body while down there. There. Oh, I think because it's underground, it must be further down. Weird. Well, that sounded pleasant. I'll take more not collectibles, things to craft. Why does it feel like the things just respawned now that I left the building and came back? Holy smokes, I'm getting stuff all over. What about Scal's doing? Dropping things off as I put them in here? Really, Scowls? What are you doing? Restocking? Hoarding up in here? Wait, why are you level 10 now? Oh, hush. That takes care of both of you. Sweet, sweet blood. That's right. Don't mess with me. I know what I'm doing. Nighty-night. Where'd you come from? Thank you for lining up perfectly. I'll take a 2 for 1. Now that's my kind of move. Alright, so we gotta check this body out ourselves and see what the cause of death was. They said it was pneumonia, but that would assume that there is
the operation.
fluid in there.
The sutures are clean. The chest has been reopened. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung. Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death.
Oh no!
Then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Oh dear.
It's locked, all right.
I'm gonna talk to the nurse first. The nurse seems very loyal to him, and she might explain what happened. Especially if she was the one controlling the anesthetics. Ow. Okay, that was deserved. Nice try. That got a little dicey there, but we're still okay. Probably should start making some medication for people. I think there's actually a workbench down here. Who are you? Ooh, a level 12. The old 2 for 1. Coward. Oh, that's wrong person. Alright, kill that one. Block this. Oh, I'm out of his blood. I need your blood. Give me that. Give me that sweet, sweet blood. Uh-oh. Sweet, sweet blood. Thank you for your yummy goodness. Nice try. I expected that to be a tough fight. I'm glad it gave us some kind of motivation. Where's the work? Oh, there's the workbench. I knew it was somewhere. Wait. What did I just pick up? A formula? Oh, don't tell me I didn't have to buy the formula. I could have just gotten it from this area. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's see what we need. Oh! I just had the person with fatigue in the docks, and I'm not really going there just yet. Sweet. I'll take it. I think one of the guys from the sewer does have a headache, which I can't do yet since I need the recipe. But hey. Rife with XP. Just waiting to be devoured. I want to go upstairs and see if there's anything else there again. Okay, this looks a little... this looks wiped clean. Uh-oh. Give me that sweet, sweet blood. No! Not my throat! Give me your blood! Yeah, there was no point to coming back up here aside from maybe fighting them for a little bit of extra XP. Ooh, codeine. Nothing too significant, though, here. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to try and talk to Brannigan first. She's very loyal to the duck, so I think she'll explain to me what happened. Especially because, like I said, I think if anyone was the one applying anesthesia, it might have been her. Ah, good. Newton's here.
Good evening, Dr. Timmons.
Not
Goodbye.
him.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse.
That's what I
Look
thought.
around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
I can't say I approve of what you did.
I understand why she
As a
did
field
it.
surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority. So we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett.
Goodbye.
Alright, now do we talk to him? Dr. Tibbetts, we need to talk.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed,
Oh, is this the... this is just the awkward angle, because he was looking at the patient.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
he was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed the body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad?
Are you
I
mad?
killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
My face is starting to look pretty bad now that I've eaten my first person. This is like Fable, where you start looking worse the more evil you are. Hey, hush money. I'll take some hush money.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there by the sea, read poetry, and wait for death.
Have you heard of any...
I have no time for...
Goodbye, Dr. T.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Alright, let's talk to Lady Ashbury real quick, find out about her being blackmailed for being a vamp.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Good evening, Dr. Reed. You seem surprised.
You're a vamp.
Indeed.
It seems I'm the butt of a joke. Or pigeon of a con. Dr. Swansea might have told me who I was going to meet.
I know you're a man of action, Doctor, but take a moment to contemplate the terrain. In this war, discretion...
I hope you're more
You must have countless questions.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this...
These past insufferable...
Please continue.
My embarrassment...
We know she's being blackmailed. That's pretty much...
I'll take care of it.
If that was the case...
I'll meet that woman.
My life...
And she suspects it's Harriet Jones' nose. Why is he not complete either?
Good evening.
Have you heard?
There are a lot of secrets around here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
Which is interesting, because what's-his-face said that too. Elwood. Time to talk to the crotchety old lady.
Daily routes.
No respect. What is this?
There's no need...
Let's tell her shut up this time.
If you continue shouting, I'll have you restrained and gagged. Understood?
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient.
Better than any patient.
I heard there have been some
Blackmail?
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigan's,
Really? Well, if you...
This is your business, Doctor.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, she's the one that thinks something's up with one of the nurses.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Wow. I feel like things restocked when I slept. Because I thought I have looked at most of these things.
Fix me properly, a month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods.
Alright, Pippa, what do you got for me? I'm gonna try and talk to the other people first. If I can find Pippa, where did Pippa go? Oh, there she is.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What can you tell me about this strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
She says this, of course, because she's with,
Goodbye, nurse.
Milton, which would be scandalous. Oh, wow, I got XP for just talking to her. That means I missed out on XP by not talking to the nurses the last time.
Good evening, Nurse Brennan.
Good evening.
Do you know if any of...
The people who work here...
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse.
So she has no use to me. Well, aside from her experience. Although if anyone's going to live, it'll probably be her, because I'm not going to have the time to eat everybody. Can I talk to your mother, Mortimer? Why, sure, go ahead. Dr. Crane is missing. But she's actually over there because she's the blackmailer.
You're sure
The one thing I was upset with this early part was I knew she was the blackmailer to begin with, because if you look at the citizen list, you see she's the source of White Castle.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Or Whitechapel. I keep calling it White Castle.
Well then,
Must
when you go
subconsciously
back to
want burgers.
Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
I'll follow him in a moment. Let's go talk to Newton real quick. Hello, Newton. Let's
Please,
fix
sir.
our error the last time.
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight.
I'm Dr. Jonathan.
Oswald and myself about...
How long have you...
He's looking for his friend Oswald. He knows he's in the sewers, but he hates rats. But now I know why he hates rats.
Oswald's best friend.
Because he was stuck in a regiment.
His name is Oswald Thatcher.
Where was...
He went down by the canal.
This is a dangerous...
We were looking for the pen...
Wow, I didn't realize how high level he was. High level. I assumed he had trauma, but I assumed correctly about when the trauma was, and it hurt my talking with him. But it should be able to get fixed this time. Ooh, our next weapon's down here. Excellent. He's claustrophobic and is hyperventilating. Oh no, that's the wrong guy.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
I hear Oswald. Where is he? Or does Oswald might not show up until after the boss fight. Oh, I forgot to see if I could level up the weapon. I think I hear Oswald anyways. Sweet blood. And dead. And there's our barbed cudgel. Where is he? I'm coming, Oswald. There we go.
I can't breathe.
That kind of sounded like he said Rut-row. It was kind of funny. You're safe, Oswald. You're safe. Go back to Newton.
Are you injured?
Help me get out.
I'm Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend?
Yes.
Good. No.
Oh, it does say that he won't go back until the following night. Okay. I didn't realize that. Well, if he won't go back till the following night, and I'm sure Rat in the Hospital is not going to get changed. Although, I should probably try and do the other two quests real quick. But let me upgrade the one sword real quick. I was gonna say, I think this opens these on the other side of town. Oh, no. Okay, I see where I am. Alright, perfect. Back to my home first. Upgrade our sword. And then do some exploring. Hey, Milton.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
I'd like...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to upgrade stuff real quick, which means I want to get one of those. Since I got that hush money earlier. Didn't I get another formula? I thought it said I got another formula. I guess they won't let me just sell it. No selling drug formulas.
The Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed. I met him in New York.
If only there were more of us. Less
I was gonna say, that should be the entrance to my house. Alright. I don't want to sleep just yet, because I know those guys are spying on the crazy lady. The mentally challenged lady. I don't know, that doesn't sound much better. Serum's all set. Only downside was using some opium. And now we upgrade the sword. Oh, I did already Oh, I didn't give it that upgrade. I gotcha. There we go. Because I can give it the 2 blood points again like I did the last time. And I am missing a lot to upgrade it again. Don't necessarily want to upgrade the steak yet. I think we are going to get the better steak soon enough. I thought I got a better steak early on. Hmm. Because with me not killing bosses, you'd think... Where's the offhand weapons? No... I thought I got a better stake early on. And I don't mean the one that I get late in the game. I thought I got a basic... Because I had the used stake. I thought I had another stake that was a level 3. The one before I traded up and used that. Listed knife I never had. Oh, I think I get it from the boss fight on the way back. Okay. I think we're fine then. How many of the little ones do I have? 5. I'm not gonna risk it. I'll just make do with the sword. Alright. Let's go into Whitechapel. And stop those guys that are spying on her. Yeah, he's the one with the headache, so I can't do anything about it yet. Sounds like they're right around here. That would require me seeing an open door, because I can't just walk in. Here we go. Here we go. The old back alley. Oh, and how fortunate for me, the door is open. Now, see, if these guys were good vampires, they'd know, or vampire hunters, they'd know not to leave a door open. Because that's inviting me. That makes it public. Now, technically, I think I should have to knock on the door if it's a private room. I could be wrong, though. Hi, boys.
I'll take it.
Don't worry. You won't be around to see much more. And that's the mission that they know to watch her. Now I've got to find their actual post, which I believe is in Whitechapel. Which we could do as we go there, after chasing after Dorothy. Now that I think about it. Because it is on the way. But I think I have to come back and talk to her anyways. So why don't we go after it? Because my thought is, if I do this mission and do the pharmacist mission, the only mission I should have left is the main story mission, which means I can sleep and level up more. Not that. How leveled up are you? Oh, he's level 18. Yeah, we're not doing that. Not with the weapon at its current level. Alright, let's find the safe house first. Now, these guys are 4 levels above me, but that should be okay. killing me. Will I? Okay, maybe I will pay for that. That's kind of smart. Listen to him being all snarky with me. Snark with this. You're dead. Actually, while we're here, we should go save Cadigan Bates. I thought there was more in there. Weird.
This is despicable.
A new home away from home. What do you got for me? I thought I picked up another handle. Ah, I need 2 more. Oh, I need lead plates for that matter. Never mind. Alright, so I gotta buy some lead plates if I can. And more regular handles. Alright, you're 5 above me. And then the guy over there should be the one that's easy to stun.
Over there!
Alright, him first. Ow! Yeah, he is. Went right through your body and into his. Right through your body and into his. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure they're well above my level in the next area. Yeah, they're like, yeah, they're almost 10 levels above me. Alright, so let's do the trick I did the last time we did this. So I'm going to go stealth mode after I open the gate, because if I open the gate, it's going to recognize the fact that I touched something. And again, you guys are poor vampire hunters because you left the door wide open.
Die, vermin!
Stop burning me! One guy I can handle pretty easily. Oh, there it is. I knew I got a good weapon early on. Ah, I just gotta level it up first. Okay, why was that not on this list, or did I miss it? Oh, they didn't get it till chapter 6. That's why. Alright, so I'm gonna have to just be a little careful with the guide. Alright, we got the documentation that says they were following Thelma. So that part's done. I think I got that one before. Where are you? The Great Hunt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do remember reading that before. Hail to you who have been bitten by the enemy and overcame. Oh, good. Stealth is back. That's all I wanted to know. Because, again, one of the things that you learn with this game is as much as the combat has its uses, it's really not a efficient form of getting levels. It's mainly good for getting supplies for crafting.
Don't come closer!
But with there being 3 of them,
Steady, boys, we've got one of them!
not risking it. And since they went into the house to chase after me, I can get out scot-free. And there's the Cadaving and Bates house. Now, if I can get him leveled up right away, I'm eating him right away. It might hurt Whitechapel a little bit, but nobody seemed to like Mr. Bates. Fresh experience. Jonathan, your eyes look a little bloodshot. Are you okay? Oh yes, we're perfectly fine. You just look very pretty today. Pretty delicious. Funny thing is, the first time I was playing through, on my safe playthrough, I accidentally found this because I was trying to restock on something on the ground near the door. And your blood is mine. Petition letter. Oh, they wanting him to stop because he's exploiting people. That's right. He's exploiting people, and I'm soon to be exploiting him.
The damn strangers are attacking me!
All too easy. Now, what's that about your neck?
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Oh, he's got a cold! I'm gonna have to heal him from that first. Oh, I gotta sleep anyways. Apparently he doesn't get well rested until the next day. Well, fine. I can abide my time. Although I gotta hide your body in Whitechapel then.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Oh, sweet, the Braille quest. Alright, so there's that one there. I know there's one in the sewers. One in the docks, and then I don't remember where the one is in the West End. Oh wait, yes I do. Trust me, the world will be a better place without that guy. Just like the world is a better place without that rat. Alright, I gotta get some cold medication while I'm at it. I can do that. That should be easy enough. Again, if you're going to make an open world game, don't have the game make the entire world like this. It takes forever to load. I'm trying to think. I think Darksiders, I was actually impressed because I think it was one of the first games that it loaded as you went. Darksiders 2, not the first one. Took a page out of MMOs. I mean, it occasionally had load times, but I had thought it streamlined a lot better for as large as the world was. Should play those games again with the new one coming out soon. Maybe I'll do that after I finish the DMC games on remaster evenings. Alright, you're level 18, so we don't want to fight you yet. I just realized those guys didn't respawn. I think they respawned on my first playthrough. Odd. I'll take the happy accident. Alright, talk to her real quick. Say, hey, you were right, they were following you. Oh, I gotta do it from here. There we go. I'm like, where's the missions? Alright, gotta go to his place, so why don't we do that now? Want to level up the steak while I'm here. And you need cold medicine. Making that for later. And the better steak. Perfect. And perfect. Don't have enough tiny components to level it up again, but hey, at least it does a lot of damage now. What do we still need for this? 2 more common parts, 3 lead plates. Perfect. You know, it helps if you actually equip the weapon that you make. True story. Okay, where's... Why is it not showing up on the compass? There it goes. As I level myself up after doing these side quests, and the boss fight I'm about to do is only like a level 10. Wait, are you seriously right here? You call that a side quest?
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
See, and his mother, I think, already knows he's trying to commit suicide, so there's no point in giving it to him.
It's locked.
Or giving it to her. So I might as well give it to him, level him up, and then level her up. Fertile is the belly of the beast. Oh, how beasts give birth. I do remember reading that before. And the other side of the door is open. Alright, that side quest is done. That was a little silly to call it a side quest. But we'll take it. Alright. So let's now find the pharmacist. Hey there, rookie. How's it going? Okay, maybe I'm the rookie. I didn't check behind me. Hi, boys. Nope. And you don't like my blood powers. Your point?
We have to stop it!
Yes, you do. There's just one problem. You can't. Alright, Mr. Pharmacist. Where are you? I think this is the right path. No, it looks like I gotta go this way. Oh, there's guys on the bridge. We'll take them. Ooh, man, you do not like stun. Wait, you're still alive? How the heck are you alive? Wow, I don't know how that guy lived. He had like a sliver of health. Literally a sliver. His health was so low you couldn't even see it. Bingo. And he's a little high level. This ought to be interesting. Problem is he's got a friend. I should probably kill the friend first. Alright, friend is dead. Hello, pharmacist. Oh, great, he's got clones. Oh, good thing we upped the stake. You... Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. I'm like, why am I not healing? Jeez, that's way too close for comfort. That'll help. Need a little bit of blood back. Ow, he dodged it. Whew. Way too close for comfort. And again, he was 9 levels above me. I'll take it. Alright, where's our pharmacist? Woohoo! Medical opium.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Okay, that's going further into the dock, so we don't want to go that way just yet. But that should be all the missions we need to do, so which means we can take a nap. And level ourselves up. Poor boss won't know what hit it. Alright. Back at the hospital. Oh no, this is the side entrance. It's the one place I get lost, is trying to figure out which door is the right door to get into the hospital. Which I think is this one. Ooh, codeine. Miss Dr. Strickland. Oh wait, talk to you real quick. Yes, you were being followed,
Good evening, Miss Howard.
but they were taken care of.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Or, you know, I'll just force you to let me do it myself.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
No. You are deluded. You think you crave blood, but you have no physical need for it. You have no idea what that is like.
But what am I feeling? It cannot only be in my head. I know my flesh is rotting. I feel it. It is...
Crushed her hopes and dreams. But don't worry, I'll make the pain go away.
Mistress of the Dark.
Just gotta get further in the story so I have the ability to do so. For all of your sweet, sweet 2000 XP. Dr. Strickland.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
Perfect, he's maxed.
I want to know about these secret tests you run.
And I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You can't be serious. You have to stop this before you lose yourself. Lives are at stake here, remember.
I'm a competent doctor, and my value has been proven already. Frankly, I'm disappointed to hear you, above all, speaking so ill of me.
I pissed him off, but I still have all of his hints.
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Wait, where's the suicidal guy? Here, have your suicide note.
Good evening.
I'm okay.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, for your help, and for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it. No.
Especially since your mother will be gone soon. Well, not soon. She's a level 4 also, I believe.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair, while the world crumbles around you.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Despair is a deadly poison I've tasted myself, sir. We're only tempted to drink it because we're terrified by the uncertainty of the next minute.
I know that perfectly, Doctor. For I waited for so long, hoping that the next minute would be less unbearable.
Wow, I only needed 2 and he's already max? How'd that happen?
I have to...
Your son wants to kill himself.
Good evening, Doctor.
Doctor, why are you saying that in front of her? Like she couldn't hear our conversation.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute.
Could you say it any louder? He's standing right in the room.
That's how much I love him.
Your empathy is remarkable, but I fear that your son's decision to end his life has already been made.
How dare you talk to a mother like that? Talk to me like that?
I'm only trying to be honest, Mrs. Goswick. As painful as this fatal end may be for you, you have to accept this is a possibility.
No, I'll never accept it. If my son was to die under your care, you have no idea what I'm capable of, Dr. Reed.
Ooh! Well, no need to talk to you anymore. Ah!
Goodbye, Mr.
I figured I was a little too harsh with her there. It's all good. Can I talk to Dr. Aykroyd now that I know about him using codeine? Or opium?
I'm quite...
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Ah, look at that! At least it made him a little bit happier. I don't know how to make him any more happy.
Thank you.
Then again, that might just be a difference between 3,200 experience and 4,000 experience. I don't know if that's really worth the hassle. Alright, let's see if I actually have enough for this side mission. And if not, I'll just worry about it later as we go to sleep. Because I think that's all the side quests. At least for the time being. Yep. Gotta heal your cold. I also need to get a little more secrets with you. A few more. Man, I found a lot of drugs. I don't even know where I got all that stuff. Did I get anything to level this stuff up, though? Of course not. Ah! Need one more lead plate and 2 more common handle parts. Wonder if Milton has it when I sleep and wake up. That would be awesome.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report it to Dr. Ackroyd.
You know, Strickland's already maxed out. Although I'm worried that Strickland's going to disappear from the hospital. Pretty much it'll be 4,000 from one. We'll find out. Let's do it. What's the worst that can happen? We lose out on some experience?
I'm quite...
I know that you're a busy man, but I could use your help and advice.
The great Dr. Reed honors me with a request.
Yes, stroke his ego. Make him happy with us.
What is it exactly?
Dr. Strickland devised an experimental drug for the Spanish flu that he asked me to manufacture.
You know what I think of fringe medical experimentation?
That's exactly why I want you to keep the result, Doctor. I made sure it won't harm anyone, but I'd like you to take care of it.
I see. Put it in my cabinet. I'll give you the key. I'll make sure no one uses this medication by mistake.
I'll do that. Thank you for your help, Dr. Ackroyd.
Thank you for your trust on the matter, Dr. Reed.
Really? That didn't boost you at all? Oh, come on! Dr. Ackroyd!
Thank you for your...
Man, that guy is hard to level up. I hope we made the right decision. As Dr. Strickland leaves and I don't get the chance to drain him.
It's locked, all right.
It's there it is.
Now that Dr. Ackroyd has been warned, he should make good use of this formula.
Well, that mission's complete. Time to take a nap. Rest up, level up, and hopefully Milton has more goods for us. Alright. How much to level that up to? Oh, I can't even level it up to level 2 yet. Alrighty then. What about that? 1,300. That should be good. I need 2,000 for the other one. That'll knock me down to 1,800. Alright, so let's not spend that. Let's upgrade Bite and see if that pushes us to level 8. Beautiful. Not quite leveled up enough to do Abyss yet, but hey. We'll get there. Ah, 5 under for leveling up again. Haha. Well, not leveling up again, but at least leveling up something. And Abyss is soon available. Beautiful. How much do I need for Abyss? 1,000. Excellent. That'll be fun. Come on, Dr. Strickland, don't run away. We want your experience. Perfect. Don't think anything got hurt on this end. He hasn't gotten any sicker since we haven't gone back to the docks. That went up since we saved him. Perfect. And the West End I haven't even been to yet. Alright. Just looking to see how his eyes are looking. Since we've already eaten somebody, I've noticed his composure doesn't look the greatest now. Alright. Milton, what do you got for me? Please say some weapon parts.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
I'd like...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Give me your goods. What do you got for me? Oh, I need 2. Boo. I don't think he has lead either. Nope. Well, at least we can get another one of those. Gonna level up my sword soon enough. Let's go beat up a thug. Ooh, I can talk to them now, since he's out of the sewer. That's Newton. Can't help Oswald's headache just yet.
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Wow.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during the shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Because I failed this on the first playthrough.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Beautiful.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, days like months. The terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
Shameful thoughts? About doing what?
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end. I thought about...
Suicide?
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you
Suicide?
have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a
Eating
few more
Newton.
days. I thought about killing Newton.
Oh.
Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
Oh. They are going that route.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed Weakerman.
It did not destroy Newton.
Yeah, but he has a complete fear of, rats.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Goodbye, Mr.
I'm assuming talking to Newton's going to level this up more.
Hello again, Mr.
I'm eternally grateful.
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see? Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
How do you feel about Oswald, Thatcher?
Say it any louder, Jonathan. I don't think Oswald heard you ask.
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, never thought I'd love a man.
I won't say a word, Mr. Blight. Your secret is safe with me.
I fought for my country and I survived. I saw my comrades die. And now society tells me I'm a criminal for who I love.
I guess it would have still been a crime back then. Okay, he's maxed out too. Perfect.
Goodbye, Mr.
Okay, so he's probably maxed out as well, but because of the headache, I can't max him out yet.
Good evening.
Let's see if I'm right. Nope, he's still missing something.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. It feels like a beautiful thing.
Yell it any louder. I don't think Newton heard.
It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing he'll be seen as a queer, a fairy, less than a man in those simple-minded bigots' eyes. Though he's more of a man than they'll ever be, so fuck them all.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him.
Oh, I think I need to say, maybe that'll bump him up.
Not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
Maybe I gotta talk to him about these.
Why were you locked in that sewer?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got...
We know the argument was...
Tell me about your claustrophobia.
Yeah, see... There we go. Okay. He was just saying about the claustrophobia from Army. The one thing I will say is if you do the dialogue trees out of order, like going right instead of going left, it really does screw up the conversation. Wasn't bad for their first attempt at a dialogue tree in this regards, like in an RPG setting. Given they did a great dialogue tree with Life is Strange, it's just a little awkward in an RPG setting. Holy smokes! Oh, he was on level 5. I was gonna say, there's no way to upgrade strength in this game, it's just upgrading your sword, but my goodness, that sliced through that thing like butter. Let's hope we can get more supplies from this fight. Here we go. Wait. I'll take some random shillings. Oh, this is where Oswald was. Wrong way. There we go. Only because I want more supplies for medication. Hey, big boy. And blood would be nice. And since the sword gives me blood now, it's even better. Like I said, you can really level yourself up without having to grind, since if you just level up your weapons. That's how I got through the game on the hard playthrough, aka not eating citizens. Now this is going to be like a joke because I just eat a citizen and get so much health back, or get so much experience. But I like to watch London fall to my blade. Okay, that's the collectible we read before. It's the one that they put the ban on them. The ban of the dragon, which burns vamps. What the heck? And he's a level below me. Hello, werewolf in London.
Is this?
So clearly he has an immunity to weapons. Just gotta be careful. Really wish I had Abyss right now. Ow. That's not good. Yep, not good. Knew that was coming. You just try to stun me? One good bite deserves another. I guess he returned the favor. Oh, I need more stamina. Finish him. Gotcha. Nice try, big boy. He had a few good hits on me and a bite here or there. But not enough.
Here's what...
The Nurse Crane voucher.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Off to Whitechapel. Oh, where are you? There you boys are. I hear you squeaking. Get back here. Gotta go to Whitechapel for reals. Alright, which way to Whitechapel? North. Is that poor level 5 Scowl still gonna be here? I was gonna say. Love to cure your headache, I just don't have the medication for it. Won't get it till chapter 3, unfortunately. Deal with you later. Oh, we're vermin, alright. I only kill in self-defense. Or if your neck looks really tasty. Actually, I have 1,000. And since I haven't picked up any other side quests, it should be safe to do this. We have enough for Abyss. Let's get that real quick. I figured the districts wouldn't get affected at all since I didn't really do anything to them. Perfect. And like I said, I need headache medication. They respawned. They must respawn if I sleep. Stop going after the easy guy. Go after the big guy. Standing still because I had no stamina, and he still missed. He deserved to die after that. That is just survival of the fittest there. It's like if in the World Cup, the goalie just stood there the whole time, and you still couldn't make it in. Maybe you should reconsider life. You know, let's show off the new move. Oh, poor baby. You stared into the abyss and didn't survive. Alright, look, Mr. 17. Let's see how good you are. Has he leveled up because I slept? Oh, 18. Probably should have saved the abyss for him. Woo! That did a number to my health. Did a number on my health. Woo! Okay, we're coming back for you later. Coming back for you later. Holy smokes. Got a little ballsy there. Just a little ballsy. He just said no. Just said no. Again, biggest fault with this game is the load times. It really is. Alright, Jonathan. Let's not be an idiot this time. Pick on the weak guys. It's more fun that way. I think I need to increase stamina next. Definitely need to increase stamina next. Or increase the stamina fill. My goodness. Goodbye. Anybody else? Good. I must be thinking of the next... Oh, there it is. Like, I could have sworn there was another safe house nearby. Not the rat, the guy! I know you were hungry, Jonathan, but seriously? Line them up, and knock them both. Mr. Crossbow, you do realize the one thing that you're weak against is my steak. I suggest you don't piss me off. Oh, speaking of things not to piss off. Hey, you big boy. If I had dashed so far ahead, I could have stood there and just kept pounding away at him. Oh, that gate's locked.
Better go home, sir.
Best stay back, sir.
Guys, we're actually on par. Well, there's a reason they call him the Wall. He definitely doesn't take a stun easily. Holy smokes, what kind of defense are you whole packing, sir? Block that. Hey, tiny handle parts. That might be enough to level up the thing again. Not the sword, unfortunately, but the stake. I do like me some stun. Alright, that gate's locked. And the door's locked from that side. Interesting. Okay. We'll go in there later then. Guess we're gonna have to go this way. If you want to force me to go a certain direction, that's fine.
This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kindly. The Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fella.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it! Me? I'll not die in some piss-sinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Alright, Albert.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Well, aren't you a pleasant person?
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
And again, the mood changes way too easily.
Let's hope.
Very funny.
But then again, that's true of most RPGs.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. If she's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Goodbye, young.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets.
Talk to those two in a second. I want to find this hideout. Did you just steal a man's wedding ring, Jonathan? Okay, it's over here. Perfect. Alright, it's also 7:30 about my time, and I do have exams to grade, so I think we're going to try and clear this out real quick, and then we'll call it a day. And tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, we will continue our Dark playthrough. Now, since this is our second time playing through, I will actually still keep Miss Crane alive just because she has the medication formulas for the level 3 medications, like headache. Which means, from what I was reading, there is a way to get the headache medication later if you plan to eat her now. But it's just easier to keep her alive, and then that way I keep Whitechapel at least a little bit healthy. And then I'll eat her later. I love how he steals wedding rings off these bodies. Like, if this were Fable, my level point should go down for stealing wedding rings. Now, there is a collectible in here that I didn't read the last time, I'm pretty sure. I just gotta find it. Oh, that was the leave. I apologize. Stupid load time. It must be in the other room. But if I kill Nurse Crane, Whitechapel's going to go downhill, and there are a few people here I need to stay alive, like the Braille guy, because he does have. I think he lets me into the one place that I need to actually go in for a collectible, so I need to keep the Braille guy alive, at least for a little while, and I think he's a level 4. We have to be very cautious when we plan to destroy a neighborhood. I'm thinking the first neighborhood I'm going to destroy is the same one I destroyed in the first playthrough, which is the docks. Where am I? Just out of curiosity. Oh, there was a top entrance. Look at that. I can't believe we've been finding so many other side quests, all because I didn't go into the morgue. It's crazy. Gonna get a lot more experience this time. As I get to like level 40, just from eating people. Because as long as I don't go to sleep, I don't think the district gets affected. And there's rarely times in the story that it tells you you need to sleep. Hi, boys. I think you're guarding a collectible I want. That'll unlock the door that I couldn't get through earlier. We'll do that in a moment. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a collectible here that I didn't get the last time. Which is silly, because it's... Oh, there it is. Sure enough, blood is addiction. Alright, let's see what this says, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, I didn't have this one, because there's one of the symbols we need for endgame. Vampires drink blood. This may be their most specific trait, the sinister peculiarity of their condition, if I may say so. But for me, this is not the most important characteristic of their diet. What has always fascinated me since I started to study them is the imperative need for blood they seem to endure. They want it more than anything, and this desire can drive them to expose themselves. And when they drink it, they seem to feel some sort of short trance, An ecstatic epiphany, said to me once a Volkod I interviewed in Moscow. I'm convinced that this is an essential element to understand the nature and condition of the vampires. They don't drink blood because it sustains them, but that it offers them ecstasy. What? But I guess that makes sense in this universe, since my health's not constantly going downhill. The blood more so is a use for magic. That's an interesting take on this. Vampires are addicted to blood, all of them. It is part of their nature, and those among the mortals who refuse to submit to their appetite by the strength of their will only are never freed from this addiction. That is an interesting take now that I think about it, because if vampires needed blood in order to live, my health should be constantly going down the entire game. That's very interesting. I gotta give them credit. That's an interesting take on the mythos. I just want to make sure this is the right door that I think it is. I think this takes me back out to the main entrance. Which I don't want to drop down from, because then I'll have to reload all that again. I guess no, I can drop down, because I gotta talk to Ben and Albert again. Alright, thanks for checking out more Vampire today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Like I said, 5 p.m. Eastern. Should be a good time. If I can get done earlier, that'd be great. But we'll see. Depends on how much reading I can get done tonight. Yeah, this is the right spot. We're good. Alright, until then, thanks for watching.